Greeks, short term and long term. So I think when we look at our Greek short term versus long term, it can be very, very, very different. So the option pricing model, such as the Black-Scholes model, sets the stage for much of the trade analysis that we implement on a daily basis. Specifically, the Greeks that are output from that model provide us with plenty of opportunities to find trades in the market. But all Greeks are not created equally, especially when you compare short-term versus long-term impacts. Gentlemen, day to day, what is the one Greek that you're looking at more than any other?
Delta.
That's
Yeah.
it.
The
That's
end.
the only
Show's
answer,
over.
right?
And
I
you know
mean, could
what?
there be another answer? Like, I don't know that there really could be. Like, day to day, it's got to be Delta.
And you know what? I feel like at this point, I don't even look at Delta. I just kind of know it. But I mean, that's where we are in our trading careers, right? But I just kind of know what my Delta is. That's why I can go ahead and put that SVX put spread on this morning, because I know what my Delta is in my book. I know what positions are going to move if we do X, Y, Z. Like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's 100% got to be Delta. So, Laura, go ahead and click us. Go ahead and click us on the next slide. So, when we think about Delta being the driver, that's absolutely true day to day. But then when we flip to the long term, I'm going to posit it actually shifts over to Theta now. Because now when you start thinking about what we're trying to do, especially as a premium seller, it's like, well, I want to take advantage of time. I want to take advantage of time decay, blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, day to day, I'm managing my Delta because I need to manage my directional risk. Market's random, unpredictable. It's like, man, I got to make sure that I understand what I'm signing up for with leverage and direction. But over time, it's actually going to be a much greater emphasis on something like Theta, especially in my portfolio Theta levels, because that's going to show me how much decay am I working with kind of in the aggregate when it comes to, extrinsic value coming off of the options and what I'm primarily trying to tap into as an option seller.
Makes sense.
I think Theta isn't something I look on day to day because Delta is such a bigger driver of it. But to your point, 30 days from now, 45 days from now, like Theta is going to eliminate a ton of extrinsic value regardless of Delta. And I think that's the key. Like Delta can be intrinsic and extrinsic value from an effect standpoint, but Theta is just a pure extrinsic value drag over time. And that can either help you or hurt you depending on your strategy.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And it's like, again, it's like the thing that's going to potentially put me behind the eight ball the most quickly is going to be Delta. It's going to be the directional move. It's when we think about the option P&L, we talked about this just the other day, I think earlier this week. It's like it's Delta, it's Theta, and it's Vega, right? It's direction, time, and volatility that are going to drive our P&L on any given position. Well, of those three, Delta is going to be the lion's share of the P&L move on most days. Theta is not going to be the big driver. Theta is going to be, 8 cents or 10 cents or 12 cents a day, whatever. And then Vega, sometimes with a big expansion or big contraction, that can play a big role. But most of the time, it's going to be Delta day to day without question.
100%. Yeah. Vega, I would say from a day-to-day standpoint is isolated to binary events, earnings announcements, those kind of things where it can really play a big role. But when you don't have those things, it's definitely going to be Delta from a day-to-day standpoint and then Theta long-term.
That's exactly right. Yep. So if we take a look at an example, I just, kind of worked up a fictitious example, hypothetical example, but this makes the exact point that we want to make this morning. So let's say over 5 days, you've got a Delta on an option of 35 and you have a Theta of 4. Obviously, Delta, Theta are not static. They're dynamic, but still just to make the point we want to make this morning to keep things kind of simple. Well, let's say the first day that, I make 35 cents from Delta. So the stock goes up by $1 and I make my 4 cents from Theta. Okay. But then the next day, the stock moves $2 against me and I lose 70 cents on Delta. I still make my 4 cents on Theta. The third day, I lose another $1 on Delta. So I lose 35 cents on the option price because the stock moved $1 against me. I pick up another 4 cents. The next day I lose, another 35 cents because the stock moved another $1 against me. And then the last day the stock moves $4 in my favor. I get all that Delta pricing back. But look at Theta just trucking along, right? Like this situation, it plays out so often, so many times in the marketplace when it comes to, directionally and Delta, it just kind of chops around it. You end up right back where you started, but Theta is trucking along the entire time.
Yeah. And I think this is the power of doing a year-long trade like we have in the MES and MNQ. Like we've gone from MES 2026, 7,000 open down to 6,300, the rocket ship up to 7,700. Now we're sitting 400 points lower, but because we've picked up all that Theta value over time and we've adjusted our Delta, we're sitting on a nice profitable trade. And like these are the types of trades where you really see the effect of delta. But to your point, it's got to be something that's more long term, has more longevity, because day to day you just don't see it until it adds up.
That's right. That's exactly right. Yeah. Jermal, what do you think?
No, yeah, man. I mean, Mike said it best. I mean, it's one of those things where you're focused on delta, but the ability theta is just working in the background, right? Yeah. And so it's kind of a nice thing.
That's 100% right. And so, yeah, so day to day, it's delta that's going to be the driving force. But then in the end, right, it's going to be that positive theta that's really kind of stockpiling in the background. You're 100% right there, Mike. I mean, longer term, that's what we need to be focused on as volatility sellers, as premium sellers. Theta and volatility, positive theta, negative Vega. Those are the things that are non-directional and are going to ultimately kind of move the needle. So let me get them a few takeaways, and then we'll get them to we'll get you all to the next segment. I think the final look is coming up. So the Black-Scholes model gives quantitatively minded traders like us ample opportunities for analysis, not the least of which is studying the Greeks that come out of the model, such as delta and theta. Still, it's critical to remember that the short-term impacts and long-term impacts of different Greeks are very, very different.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say this is spot on, obviously, because you're a doctor. But yeah, Delta's number one thing. And yeah, if you have your platform set up, I would make sure you've got Delta on there. You've got Theta on there just to make sure you're on the right side of it.
Beta weighted deltas too.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I think Delta day to day, obviously going to be a big driver of option premium. But over time, Theta really starts to add up and play a role, especially if you're in a long-term position. You have a core position like an MES or MNQ, like we've got. And yeah, it's really wild to see just how much that picks up. Like our MES position and your MNQ position, we started with like a couple $100. Mine's up to $3,400 in premium, and it's June. Like this is going to be a $7,000 credit by the end of the year, I would imagine, just by picking up, a couple dollars every single time we make an adjustment.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll keep our eye on the rest of the market the rest of the day, but stay tuned to tastylive.com as well as the YouTube channel. We got plenty more content coming your way, so stay tuned. You're watching Tasty Live.